In this video, I'm asking people from non-native English-speaking country how they learned English. What did you do in school in your country, in English class?
In school in France, we have maybe...
What do you think was the most helpful for you to improve your listening skill? Hello everyone, how are you guys? ご皆さんご機嫌いかがでしょうか？今日も可能性無限大 This is タロサックということで、今日の動画では外国人に聞いたリスニング力の上げ方というテーマでやっていきたいと思います。以前に出したこちらの動画超重要、なぜ外国人はみんな英語が話せるのという動画なんですけど、なんとありがたいことに200万回以上も再生されてまして、やっぱり若かりし頃の僕もそうだったんですけど、なんで外国人はみんな英語を話せるのって疑問に思ってる人多いと思います。ただ英会話ってやっぱりスピーキングのスキルも重要なんですけど、聞き取れないと会話にならないわけじゃないですか。なので今日は以前の動画とはまた違う角度から、英語ネイティブ以外の外国人はどうやってリスニング力を上げていったのか、どんなことが英語を聞き取れるようになるために役立ったのか、今日は英語のリスニングについてですね、ここオーストラリアのシドニーでインタビューしていて役に立つような動画を撮っていきたいと思います。僕のチャンネルでは様々なトピックに関する外国人へのインタビュー動画を毎週配信してます。見るだけで頭の中がグローバル化すること間違いなし。面白いと思ってもらった方はチャンネル登録よろしくお願いします。本編に入る前にリスニング力を向上させたいと思っている方に絶対的におすすめできるサービスを提供している会社さんが今回の動画のスポンサーになってくれたので紹介させてください。おそらく聞いたことがある人も多いと思います。こちらのプログリットという会社さんが出しているシャドテンというサービスなんですけども、こちらシャドーウィングがしっかりできるアプリとなっております。アップル創業者のスティーブ・ジョブズのスピーチとか600以上の教材を使ってこれシャドーウィングすることができて、それを録音したものを送って24時間以内に添削が受けられるっていうサービスなんですね。でもそもそもシャドーウィングができるようになって何になるのって思ってる人もいると思います。リスニング力が向上します。リスニングっていうのはこの音を聞き取って意味を理解するっていうこの2段階があるんですけど、英語は一つの単語をそのまましっかり発音するだけではなく、変化が激しいのでなかなかこの音の変化を聞き取れるようにならないんですね。そこの聞き取り力を最も効果的に向上させてくれるのがシャドーウィングというトレーニングと言われてます。自分一人では気づくことができなかったシャドーウィングのミスをビジネス英語のプロが毎日添削してくれるから着実にスキルアップしていける。ぜひリスニング力を上げたいと思う方はこの動画の概要欄の一番上に、シャドウ10のリンクがありますので、まずはそちらから見てみてください。ということで今日も早速行きましょう。Where are you from?
From Paris.
From Paris.
Yeah.
I just watched the Paris Saint-Germain game on
yeah.
the YouTube. Yeah. You like them?
7-2.
Oh, you watched it too.
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been in Australia now?
2 months.
I have heard the rumor since I was young.
Yeah.
French people don't speak English.
Yeah, it's true.
But you said you've been in Australia for 2 months, right?
Yeah.
And you can speak English like this?
Yeah, a little bit. Because, I traveled a lot last year in Tanzania, in Thailand also, so in Australia.
Okay.
And when you speak, you have to speak in English with other people. You have to improve your English and you have to understand that they say.
Yeah.
So your English, it will be better day after day. You know what I mean?
Until like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, you couldn't understand or speak English at all?
Not like that.
Not like this?
Yeah, not like this.
Today in this video, I'm asking people from non-native English-speaking country how they learned English. So in Japanese education in the school, we do like English vocabulary and English grammars. That's it. That's it. We don't really speak in a class.
Yeah.
We don't really listen in a class. Well, sometimes some people do. But I think that's not going to be very helpful for you to be an English speaker, right? What did you do in a French English class in your country?
So in school in France, we have maybe 2 hours or 3 hours per week. So it's really...
Not much?
Yeah, not too much. And that's what you say. It's like just speak a little bit with your teacher, write something, grammar, vocabulary. That's it,
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. We don't speak a lot in class in English,
Not many people speak English, right, in France?
No,
so this is true. The rumor is right. Today I focus on listening. I assume that you can understand everything what I say now, but I'm pretty sure like a few years ago you couldn't understand like this, right? Like you're like, sorry? Like this, right?
Yeah.
So what was the most helpful for you to learn listening skill for you?
That's what I said. When you have to speak with English people or everywhere in the world, at the beginning you understand maybe 3 words or 4 words in the sentence,
bit, yep.
and you have the idea of the whole sentence, you know. And after, when you speak, you understand some words. You maybe sometimes I'll check on my phone. After, I will remember the word.
Oh,
so
right.
it's like this. I learn some words, and now I have a basic vocabulary, you know.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think it's okay for understand you and every people in Australia.
Right.
So, but Australian people have a really accent.
Yeah.
That's true, right?
Very difficult,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you had a hard time too, you know, put yourself in the environment, but you
Yeah.
don't understand and you feel awkward, oh shit, people, you know,
Yeah.
don't enjoy or whatever. But you put so much effort, you didn't give up. However, there's a fact that many people give up with it before they learned it, because learning second language is very difficult.
It's really hard.
So lastly, I want to ask you, how did you maintain your motivation to keep going, to keep learning English?
Yeah. Because I think in 6 months or 1 year, I will be proud of me.
Oh yeah?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if I give up now, I'm go back in France and I'm like, oh shit, I don't learn English and
Yeah.
I don't travel a lot. So it's hard at the beginning, but you have to continue.
Yeah.
And at the end of your travel, you will be proud of you for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
So don't give up, guys.
Yeah, I like your opinion. This is
Thanks.
a battle with yourself. This
Yeah.
is a battle with
Exactly,
yourself.
man.
And
Exactly.
you gotta trust what's
Yeah.
gonna happen in the future.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to learn English, you'll be able to speak English, and you'll be proud of yourself.
Yeah.
Believe in the future.
Yeah.
Okay, merci beaucoup.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
Where are you from?
Hello, I'm from South Korea.
South Korea.
Yeah.
How long have you been in Australia now?
I feel like it's been almost 6 months since I live in Australia.
6 months?
Yeah.
And you speak English like this?
Oh, yeah, right.
All right, my curiosity is about to explode. I need to ask you a question about English, because today in this video I'm asking people who are not from non-native English-speaking country
yeah.
how they learned English. What did you do in English class in Korea when you were a student?
I feel like the Japanese education and the Korean education is almost the same.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I feel like the way of teaching the students.
Yeah.
So when I was just schooler, like high school or something, I feel like it's a kind of same. I was really bored to learn about the English. But since I became adult,
Yeah.
I feel like, I need to learn about the English because I'm really I feel like I'm really interested in about the foreign culture
Okay.
and the friends, making a
like I
friend.
used to, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I am still.
So that's why I feel like I just use a lot of application like app to
Okay.
make the friends. It's kind of the way to improve my English skill well.
Really?
Yeah.
Just inside Korea?
Yeah.
Wow.
And even I feel like we could meet a lot of foreigners easily in our country too, like
Yeah,
some
yeah, yeah.
exchange student or some people working in Korea.
So today I'm actually focusing on listening, because I think it is important not only to have a great speaking skill, but at the same time also you need to have a great listening skill,
Yeah.
you know, to hold a nice and smooth conversation. Otherwise you can deliver what you want to say, but you can't really understand what people are saying, you know. I assume that you didn't have this level of listening that you have today from the beginning, right?
Yeah.
You improved so much. What do you think was the most helpful for you to improve your listening skill?
I feel like having a chat and making friends is the best way to improve my listening skill about the English.
Right, and you did that with the applications.
Yes, I did that too. And then when I just got into Australia,
Yeah.
I had a lot of difficulty to understand and listen to their saying.
Okay.
Because I feel like Australia is kind of the multicultural country. So that's why there are a lot of foreigners like me.
Yeah.
So they have their own intonation or accent.
Very strong accent.
Yeah, like this. And then even I had a Korean accent too.
Yeah.
So I think I need to expose myself
Yeah.
in this kind of situation, like meet a lot of people from all the country.
Yeah.
And then I need to experience as much as I can.
Right.
Like talk with them and then just expose myself in some group like meetup or some
Right.
dining.
Yeah, so you put yourself out there and let yourself touch to many kind of accent, and all the
right.
experience
Yeah.
help you improve your accent,
sure.
listening.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you have put so much effort to learn English. You know, you did so much, like
Yeah.
try to make friends and stuff like that. However, to be honest, there is a fact that many people give up with it before they learn it, because
right.
it's so hard to learn a second language, right? Lastly, I want to ask you, how did you maintain your motivation to keep learning English without giving up?
Living in abroad.
Living abroad, yeah?
Yeah, because I feel like just being stuck in one place, like there's non-English speaker. For example, when I was in Korea, I try to put my effort into making some foreign friends, but I feel like it's not enough to improve my English skill
right.
maintain this kind of motivation.
Yeah.
So I just put myself into living Australia like this, right?
Yeah.
Because I want to improve myself, improve my English more, and also I don't want to lose my sense of English
Yeah,
too.
true. Yeah, you need a sense, hey?
Yeah, I need a sense, so
Knowledge,
that's why
knowledge.
I just made a decision to live in Australia to improve and then keep this motivation on and on.
Yeah. Thank you very much, yeah?
No worries.
That was a good story. 감사합니다.
Oh, arigato.
ありがとうございます。
지금何時ですか?
今2時ですね。ありがとうございます。Where are you from?
Denmark.
In this video, I'm asking people from non-native English-speaking country how they learned, English. And this is a big mystery. I have a couple of Danish friends, and they all speak English. But you guys speak Danish as a first language, right?
Yeah.
What do you do in a classroom in your country? Do you learn like vocabularies and grammars, but also do you speak in school?
Yeah, we do. You get like a question and then we talk about that subject or
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, very different from Japanese education because we just sit on the desk and we do the vocabularies and grammars. But
Yeah.
you have like a speaking and listening test exams.
Yeah.
This is good to know. Okay, at what age did you start studying English then?
7, 8 years old, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, second grade.
And what age could you call yourself English speaker?
Maybe you're like 14 or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe the grammars are similar or you guys just simply smart?
Yeah. I just think it's so common in Denmark and like everything is also in English. So yeah.
Okay. How about TV shows?
Yeah, everything is in English.
Really?
Yeah, when you're like small, they will translate it to Danish, but only when you're like really small.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the most helpful, do you think, for you to improve your listening skill?
I want to say like watch movies,
Oh,
but
yeah.
also from school, like you have not as much English as Danish, but a couple hours a week, so that makes a difference.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your help.
Welcome.
Thank you. Where are you from?
I'm from France.
You're from France?
Yeah.
And I'm from Taiwan.
You're from Taiwan?
Yeah.
Hey, how long have you guys been in Australia now?
It's been only 1 week.
I'm just simply wonder, like all Taiwanese people can speak English like after high school or university or?
We don't have much chance to speak English,
Not much.
especially to foreigners. I think you can get more chance in Taipei, but in other cities we don't have much chance because there's not much foreigners
Okay.
in Taiwan.
Oh, I need to ask you then because you speak really good English and also like you understand everything I say. So in this video, I'm asking people from non-native English speaking country how they learned English, okay? In Japanese education, in school, we do like grammars and all the vocabularies and stuff like that, but pretty much that's it. So that's not gonna be completely helpful for you to learn how to have a conversation in English. What did you do in school in your country in English class? Do you remember?
I think it was a lot of understanding and grammar,
Yeah,
but I will not say that the level was really intense. I didn't learn English through class. I would say like I wasn't bad for the English level there,
yeah.
but definitely like all my friends who left school ended up not being
able
to speak English whatsoever.
What did you do in school?
We basically just do reading and writing. From elementary school, my parents started to put us in a cram school.
Yeah. All right.
To practice a lot about like speaking and listening, but it's not that helpful because
right.
they don't put you out to environments. You still
Yeah,
stay in
right.
school.
I'm focusing on listening today, because obviously it's important to have a great speaking skill, but at the same time, if you don't have a listening skill, you don't know what the people are saying. I assume you understand everything what I said so far, but maybe like a few years back you didn't understand this much, right?
Yeah.
So I want to know what was the most helpful for you guys to improve your listening skill?
Traveling?
Traveling.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first shock was going to the US, where
right.
I thought that I was kind of good in English back
Yeah.
in France, and there I realized that first of all my English, like the accent I had, people were not able to understand me.
Really?
And all
in,
this stuff.
in America?
Yeah, exactly. So I would say that was the first shock I had, and then I know that I had to improve on that.
What did you do? You mimic or?
Yeah, a lot.
You mimic
she
a lot?
complained a lot because I do that with Chinese as well. And
really?
I do mimicking like all the time. Like that's how I learn to improve my accent.
It's really important though.
Because your mouth have to move a bit, you know, your
Yeah,
pronunciation,
yeah.
your tongue, everything. I would say that's what been most helpful to me.
100% agree, because I was with the British people a lot in Australia, so I was like, hey, you know what I mean, bro? You know, like I was speaking like a British people, and they're like, oh, why you speak like that? But I think it's important. Some people like make fun of you because of that, but it's important.
No, it is.
What do you think?
I mean, till now, I still struggle with different accents. Compared to him, I still like Indian accent, or I mean, as a Japanese, you don't get any accent, so I understand you completely.
What do you think it was helpful for you to improve your listening?
Is to make friends.
To make friends.
Yeah, like in Taipei, I try to make friends from different countries. Just go to like bars, or you make friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah, from your other friends, they might know some foreigners, and you just get in contact with them.
Try to socialize with the people.
Try to socialize.
Honestly, it's difficult to learn second language. You know, it's very difficult. You didn't give up. How did you maintain your motivation to keep learning English?
I think though the world is big, but actually it's not that big, because people travel and people move into another place. So gradually you're gonna meet more and more foreigners. Like in Taiwan, more and more foreigners willing to move in Taiwan. So you're gonna have more chance to connect to a world. So yeah, that's for the future.
The better future is there if you can speak English.
Yeah, it will be much easier for you to to see the world and to explore yourself.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your help. Where are you from?
Colombia.
Colombia.
Colombia, yes.
Colombia. What the heck? This is a proper way to say what the heck. All the Colombian ladies are beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Look
Love,
at us.
Oh my God, love the confidence. Love your confidence. How long have you been in Australia now?
For almost 4 months.
For almost four months.
I have been for 5 months.
In this video, I'm asking people from non-native English speaking country how they learned English. What do you guys do in a classroom in Colombia?
We learn about grammar, speaking,
Vocabulary.
but we don't really speak. We don't really speak there.
Most of the Colombian people inside of Colombia don't speak English.
Yeah.
No, inside, no.
No,
Yeah,
okay.
No, never.
I'm focusing on listening today. What do you think was the most helpful for you to improve your listening skill?
I speak with the people that your first language is English, or gets the jobs where you can practice your English a lot.
So you spoke to like Australian people, British people,
Yeah.
and you worked in like restaurants or cafes and stuff like
For
that?
improve your English, it's necessary speaking English with the people then.
Here in Australia, it's necessary that you get involved with people who
Yeah.
don't speak Spanish. Like
Right.
Yeah.
in Spanish,
100%.
I started in a job that used to speak just Spanish.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
me
and now
too.
I am like, okay, I have to look for places where I can speak English with native people, or people who at least don't speak Spanish. You know?
Okay.
So that is the most important for me. And also, don't be shy to try to speak.
Don't be shy.
Don't
This
be
is
shy.
important.
Yeah.
You ladies sounds very motivated to be more like to be even better English speaker. And lastly, I want to ask you, what was the motivation? How could you maintain your motivation to keep learning English?
The motivations, for example, for me, I wanna know different cultures. So I think so that if I speak in English, it's better to know different cultures.
Yeah, and also maybe if you wanna get a job, it's a plus for me.
Much better.
It's
Yeah.
much better. Yeah.
All right.
And also be able to speak with Australian people.
Yeah.
Like, that motivates me.
That
Like,
motivates you
yeah,
too.
of course. Like, I work with a lot of Aussies, and when I am there, sometimes I can't reply. Like when they say something, and I want to really start to get a conversation, improve my vocabulary.
You feel like you want to improve and you want to be able
That
to
is-
listen
yeah,
and understand.
Yeah. That is my motivation.
Okay, and then hopefully you're gonna find a really good-looking English-speaking man. That's gonna be your motivation as well. Right. Thank you very much for your help. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
はい、ということで今日の動画ではですね、日本人以外に皆さんリスニング力どうやって上げたのっていうことでインタビューしてきたんですけど、みんな共通してたのは積極性ですよね。自分なりに考えて英語を 話せる聞ける環境を作ろうとするっていう、これはもともと僕も浪人生時代に自分から行動して英会話をするっていうところから全てが始まってるので本当に大事。それからミミック、ネイティブの話し方をとことん真似するっていうね、正しい音で聞いてそれが正しいものだと理解し、そして自分も正しい音で扱えるようになること、これ本当大事ですから。しかも今の時代はね、本当に地の果てに住んでようが木の上に住んでようが、ネット環境さえあれば何でもできる時代ですから、英語を話せるようになりたいんだけどって一歩行動できてない人もこれをきっかけにですね、皆さんぜひ一歩まず行動してみましょう。概要欄にあるタロサックの公式 LINE では英語を話せるようになりたいと思うあなたに役立つ情報を配信してますので、ぜひですね、英語を話せるようになりたいなと思う方はまずは気軽に概要欄のリンクからタロサックの公式 LINE 友達追加していただけたらなと思います。海外の言語って文法とか単語が英語とそっくりだからみんなすぐ英語を話せるようになるんでしょっていう風に思ってたんだけど、実際蓋を開けてみると全然そんなことなくて、お国に残ってる人たちは全然英語を喋れないんだって。みんな何勇気出してちゃんとこう人と交流するようにしたりとか、自分なりに考えてモチベーションを上げて頑張ってるんだなって。僕も私も頑張んなきゃって、この動画を見ることでそういう風にポジティブになっちゃってるあなたがそこにいるのであれば、見るだけで頭の中グローバル化しちゃったんだよ。最後まで見てくれた皆さんありがとうございます。面白いと思ってもらえた方はチャンネル登録忘れずに、高評価も忘れずに、また次の動画でお会いしましょう。